Abhivadam to Swayam Prabha viewers. This is Narasimha Siddhanti Malladi. Today we review Unit 1 Class 1 of Engineering Essential Engineering Mechanics with SIMS. The unit name is Systems with Two Unknowns and the class title is Introduction. This is the book which you can order if you want to have a hard copy. Otherwise, you can also look it up at malladiacademy.com. We are following Panchatantra, okay? And at home, you read the class pages of my book. Number 2, study the review pages and also watch the review class. On Swayam Prabha, attend Dr. Malladi's, that is mine, problem-based class on this. Then after the class, do class tutorial. By the study of the above, faculty can create their own MathCAD programs within Office, and this will facilitate for them to create their own problem-based classes. Number 2, create unit tests, and then also design final examinations. Please try to solve the problems from other textbooks and exams. If you have difficulty, please submit them with references to malladiacademy@gmail.com for my MathCAD solutions. Now, in the reading pages, you get the introduction and history of engineering mechanics in general, and also the history leading to essential engineering mechanics by me with SIMS. Okay, so this is all reading material, so therefore I don't talk much about here. That which can be read, easily understood, need not be explained too much. Okay, now the backbone to essential engineering mechanics is polar vector. Polar vector representation is this: underscore, easy to type, and magnitude and unit vector. This is the unit vector and this is a vector, polar vector. Okay, and for example, if r is magnitude 80 and theta r is 270 degrees. Okay, now I'm representing a vector of 80 newtons at an angle of 36.87 from the vertically down axis. So what is theta r is equal to 270 minus, because it is clockwise here. So this, you get this. And I can take the x component by taking the cosine always. Okay. So it gives a negative component here, minus 48. And I can take a y component, which is sine always. So see, the sine, the plus or minus is automatically determined here, and x is always cos. This removes 90% of the confusion students have. In fact, I had the same problem, etc. Okay, and now this is number 2. What is sim 1? Okay, sim 1 determines, from the given information, you determine the magnitude, that is rx square plus ry square is equal to 80n, if you know them. Okay, and what is sim 2? Sim 2 is determining the theta or angle. Okay, so here I use the Pythagoras theorem. Here I can use cosine. This is the easiest way to do if you know rx and r. Okay, and this is not by inspection, by formula itself. See, cosine has two values, plus and minus, and that depend upon the value of sine, which is ry by r here. Okay, so this is it. But if it can be used, you can use a sine, arc sine also, which is a bit more difficult, and I want you to study this, how I got it. Say minus 126.87 is same as 233. So It can give whichever is convenient for the program. Then sometimes the data is given in terms of proportionalities, okay, proportional components. Again, I put the algebraic value of A as well as B, or a difference in coordinates of points, okay, point 1, point 2, as is shown here. Then you can use A tan. Usually, when you do this, you do it by calculator, and then depending upon the sine of the cosine, you add, or just if the cos is negative, okay, you add 180 degrees. But all this has been done by the program itself. Therefore, you get the angle based on the value of a, etc. Okay, a means cosine here. Okay, tangent. So of all the three, I use usually this one because that's easiest. Okay, there are always complex way of solving problems. There are always simple problems. Try to know both and use the simpler one. Now, again, as I said, the first thing is to determine the polar angle of a given vector. Vectors are usually given relative to other axes than x, depending upon the easiness, So here it is shown from y-axis. So a is under brackets. A is the absolute value of the polar angle of the reference or relative axis here, and then b is the an absolute value of the angle from there. All right. So v theta or theta v is the polar angle of the given vector. So you can use theta v is equal to a plus or minus b depending upon this direction. Okay. So I'm giving bunch of examples that are given in the book itself. So data in degrees. So A is equal A. I don't say A is 90, the data, and B is 40. Okay, and theta. I didn't use the since I used the theta here. I used it in the calculator mode. Okay, like this 50. Okay. Now here this one is with reference to 180. So 80. B is 25. And this is adding, therefore a plus b is 205, and this is 270. Again it is adding here, okay, counterclockwise 300. Here it is given from 360, so I can get, if I put this as 0, this b a minus b will be minus 20, or it's always good to have a positive angle, okay, to uh, remove confusion. Okay, now again, we discussed the same thing already here. And see, whenever you write a program, mathematical program, you test it with a known results. Okay. And here, understand this. This is a vector system diagram where forces are shown and at right angles of, usually known good values 3 and 4. So this is 5 using Pythagoras theorem. So you test the program with this. Okay, this is the vector system diagram where the vectors are shown on a body. Okay, and then this is known as the vector loop diagram. That means you are looping. That means you are going from one vector to the other vector. Okay, so I constantly go with this. Okay, I use sometimes vector system diagrams and use vector loop diagrams. Now here is a problem. We solve one problem. We do another kind of problem. In VSD, vector system diagram, add the forces vectors A and B vectorially and equate to R. It's telling the procedure. Apply sine 3 by writing the sine equations with subtracted polar line angles of A and B. You have to simply execute this. Solve for A and B. Solution. Okay. And this is the diagram. I have done this diagram in OpenOffice separately and then put it over here. Okay. Copied it here and pasted here. So vector system equation is A. See, understand here A is 90 plus 30, so 120. A at 120, B at 230, see, 270 minus 40, 230, and 600, 155. So the 180 minus 25 is 155, okay. So vector A plus vector B is equal to C. All right. Now sim 3 for line 120. Okay. So I am subtracting 120 here. So therefore this will become 0 and I calculate B like this. And this you can calculate using a calculator. Now I am using the MathCAD. So I do this. Okay. Okay. So see, this was actually should be 600. Okay. Because and then I can use n. Okay. All right. Then I click here, so it changes the values. You see that? Suppose I remove n here. Okay. So click it here. It came. Okay. Now see 600. Okay. So if I put kgf here, okay, let us see. See, say so many newtons, etc. So I'll get back to n. Okay. See, it's a wrong thing, So it won't accept the right one. Now this is it. So this is the facility of MathCAD. You are less prone to make mistakes. Okay. All right. Now we have done the review. You see that? So let me go to since we have time. Okay. Let me go to Unit 1, Class 1. Okay. Okay. Now, here I have find the polar angle theta in degrees of the vector. Okay, shown. Axis is vertical and B is 35. So, and this is class tutorial. So let me choose prep tutorial. Okay. See, again we have you can here is the angle. So I have done this. Okay, I can change the font of this very easily. So I can go to math here and I can go to math formatting and I can change the font 14. I can make it bigger 24. Okay, or I can usually the font uh, is at 11 and yeah, I do all the typing at 11 font. Okay, 11 size. And then if I want to increase this, okay, then I individually do it, because if I do it right away and do everything will change. So you use sparingly, okay, like this. So the answer is okay 360 degrees, which is very good. You give 2 points. Otherwise, it is wrong. You give 1 point and then go to the solution. So solutions are always done using data mode. Okay. So data is given A is equal to 90 degrees, B is equal to 90 degrees. So theta is equal to, let us see how the data comes. Okay. Let me, okay. Okay, let us see. So theta is equal to A minus B. I don't have to put degrees. Degrees are put here. So then let us see what happens when I make to equal to 0. I mean equal to. Okay. What is the answer? The answer is 1.047. So the answer is in radians. So you have to convert into degrees. So don't think since you have put degrees here, it will give the answer. No, it will give always whatever the data is, it will convert into radians, and it gives the answer in radians, numerical answer. And then if it is an angle basically here, okay. So I go to math here, and I can go to units here, but there's a better way to do this. Okay, and then there are, I can use these things. I can go to degrees here, then click it here. See, now, so this is what you have. Okay, so you should be able to do these problems using a calculator. So when you are doing calculator, you don't have to do these things. You can. Okay, let's see what happens when you do like this. See, so it see, so usually you in a calculator you do things like this. Okay, but when you do math programming, you do this way. This is the best way. Okay, and now you can do other problems this way. Okay, like this. Okay, I do the calculator mode here, then I do the other way here. Okay, you see that? So suppose I got everything right. So I got 8 points out of this. Okay, then in the tutorial you have, okay, prep tutorial you have, okay, you got this, and you have a chance to uh, discuss. You put the data here, and then you write equation, vector equilibrium equation, like this, and then see this. I'm typing. Suppose you are doing this at home. You need a scratch paper and then write it by hand. See, it's better to write all the comments hand because that is very fast. You do only the data and the formula, that calculation formula, in MathCAD. Rest of them you can screw on scratch pad, but you can also do it. If you want to keep a good notes, you can do like what I am doing. Okay, like this. So I use called ELA boxes. ELA means interactive instruction and integrated instruction, learning and assessment, because that's what we are doing here. Okay, so click to, you can, I can click here, I can collapse it, and I can click here to open it up. So, but in MathCAD, I'm sending this as a PDF, and you can create your own. And if you create one, you can copy and paste. For example, see, suppose one good advantage of I'll see the, you will see that here. So if you are not able to, so this is a 12 mark problem. So if you got the answers, you got 12. Suppose the answers are not right, so it will give you a chance to revise, and then you set 2 points, remove 2 points and set MP to marks problem 10. Then suppose even then you don't get it for some reason. Okay, then it will give a hint. It's called sim hints. Okay, so it will give a diagram. Okay, and then it puts the angles, etc., and it gives the uh, equation also. Okay, you have to transfer this to this side to solve, and so it will take another 2 points. Even then, suppose you don't get the answer, then it will remove another 2 points and you set to 6. Then it will lead you to box number 3. Okay, so it won't give you the data because the data was given already earlier, so you don't have to keep on repeating the data. If you put the data, it is there for the problem. Okay, then perpendicular component equation, that means you are subtracting, so I gave the equation for your reference. But in the examination you don't have to do all these things, you can simply type it and get the answer. Okay, now b is equal to, so minus c, all these things. Okay, and you got the answer. So you don't have to do it here, you can directly get it here itself. Okay, similarly, I removed b, then I got a. So in whatever order you want to do, you can do it. It's your will. And finally, you have to get 18 out of 20 to get an A, or 90%. That means 80% correct answers in the first attempt. Okay, with practice it is possible. Or okay, and thank you very much. It's nearing about 20 minutes, and we'll discuss this again in the class. Thank you very much, and namaste for you.